Hi, I'm Dana Bourgeois. We're at the 2019 Winter NAMM show with Bourgeois guitars, and I'm going to give you a little walk through some of the guitars that we brought to exhibit. Starting with this little guy on the corner. This is a new model for us. We call it the Low Coupe. It's a 12 fret guitar built on a 14 fret body. It's pretty cool. It's ergonomically easy to play, not much reach. With the bridge down here, it has a wonderful bottom end for a little guitar. I kind of think of it as the ultimate couch potato guitar. Moving on down the line, we've been building large sound hole dreadnoughts for a while. This is a pretty cool one. It's Brazilian rosewood, Adirondack spruce top, just a really classy guitar. The next guitar down the line is an OM. We've kind of like did a little special custom treatment on it. This one happens to have a Jamie Olson, she calls it the Petite Vine inlay, which she developed for us. This one has a wooden tile rosette and all curly koa binding. Kind of a little, little delicate take on a traditional design. Over here we have a 12 fret LDBO. This particular one is all koa back and side. We made a limited edition and figured mahogany last year that was quite popular, and we've sort of recreated the same appointments with the Ivoroid pickguard, only we did it in koa this time. And in the corner here, we have another relatively new model. It's a new model for last year for us. We've taken the large sound hole treatment and applied it to an OM guitar. This is probably our best-selling OM last year, and I kind of think of it as the vintage guitar that never existed. This is kind of another new model for us. We call it the Redhead. It's built on our small jumbo body. We wanted to build a guitar that would be easily exportable. This one has a redwood, a sinker redwood top with figured walnut back and side, and no shell inlay. It also features we don't have a name for this rosette yet, but it's a new rosette. Coming down the other side of the aisle here, we start off with our 00 Style 42, sort of a traditional abalone bordered inlay. The border goes all the way around the fretboard. This is our take on a snowflake pattern fretboard inlay. It's got a little snowflake in the wings of the bridge. And it's kind of a cool little vintage vibe guitar. Moving on down the line, we thought we'd do something a little playful this time. We found a supplier of silver sparkle acrylic, and we knew we had to do something with it, so it's on a black guitar. We made an all black small jumbo and dressed it up with some pearloid fretboard. The bridge looks an awful lot like ivory, but it is actually English holly. New for this year, it's our jumbo OM. A little bit bigger body than the OM, not as big as a dreadnought. Shallow side, again with a large sound hole treatment. This one's worth showing you the back. The back is Panama rosewood. We call it Panama red. This is a particularly nice figured one. Most of it's usually straight grained, but you got to do something special for NAMM. Over in the corner here, we have a vintage Deluxe OMS. The OMS is our 12 fret OM. Think of it as a long scale 000 12 fret. And of course, you can't not bring a sunburst to NAMM. I'll move around in the corner. This is another new model for us. We call it the Championship Dreadnought. It's a little bit dressed up version of the Country Boy. It has tortoiseshell binding on the fretboard and the headstock, which is very subtle. You can't You don't want to put too much decoration on a guitar that looks like this. And the back and sides are sinker mahogany. Last but not least, our Style 35 slope-shouldered dreadnought. This one is kind of a traditional vibe with the Firestrike pick guard, back and side of figured mahogany, and the top is torrefied Adirondack. So, thank you very much for visiting, and have a good NAMM show.